Hey, what's up, guys? One more time here with Christian and Gio, here with New Capital, and today we have Dedrik Barcinas. What's up, Dedrik? How you doing today?
Doing good.
Bro, how do you throw the shotgun? Oh, you don't, because you don't have.
So you start off with the pinky up
Teach us the
and the
proper
thumb
way to
up.
do it.
The middle fingers, slight bend.
Slide bend.
Stick it out. Stiff.
You don't do like.
Nah. Don't be shaking that over here.
We met Dedrik how long ago? It's been what?
2021.
2021.
Two.
No. Oh yeah, two.
2022, and he's been killing it right now. He started off on the wholesaling side, and now tell us a little bit about what you're doing today.
Today I'm involved in the hard money lending, and we focus on providing financing for investors, whether that's fix and flip.
What do you like about your job that you didn't like about wholesaling, and pretty much what do you like about one that you?
I wouldn't say there was one or anything that I didn't like. I believe that getting offered the opportunity to be in the lending side was just like a up for me. I'd go for, always try to shoot for the bigger things. Like when I started working, I'd always tell myself like, man, what's the next job I'm gonna get? And then I got to and just, mapping out where I'd like to see myself in the next 5 years and what are the tools that I'm gonna be using to help me get there. And wholesaling was where it started at first.
Yeah.
And then finding the right mentors to get me into the positions and teach me the things that I wanted to learn. And so grateful for the guys like Stan Lopez and Romero and who else? Chris, Gio.
Hey.
But yeah, the lending side has been going great. Like I was saying, it's amazing entrepreneurs, and I knew other than the tangible things like getting the loans done, there's a lot of the intangibles that they focus on teaching us. That one of the highlights in our business is it's about who you are, and that's something we try to reflect on.
I've heard you say a lot of intangibles. Like, I don't know what that is. Can you explain a little bit more?
Yeah, the intangibles. Tangibles are something that you can like physically grasp and see, but then it's the intangibles, it's the inner things about you, that like how you go about your day and what are you trying to put out into the world, and what is that grit that you have to make sure you get it done. Those are an idea of the intangible.
What are your intangibles?
My intangibles, I'd say, so when I first joined my company at Keiko Capital, we had it was like this letter breakdown of 2 words, and you basically have to, how do I say, it's almost like a tournament, and they'll have 2 words that describe you as a person, and you have to go through every single word until you get to that very last word. And my last word was embracing grace, or my 2 words. So as a person, I'm the type of guy that embraces grace, and I guess that's my biggest intangible right there.
Like for you, how does it look like for you?
Yeah. So for me, I'd say it's like practicing things like stoicism and being able to have the love of fate, knowing when things get hard, I'd say that there's always the brighter side of it. I try to turn every negative that comes in front of me into a positive.
To that, what would you be your 2 words?
2 words.
I'll get that list. I think you guys need that, because everyone took it, and like that name, those 2 words that you get, whether it's like inspiring wisdom or embarking greatness or embracing grace, what else, showing the light or showing light, you'll find the one that really suits you.
Is there a specific procedure to get to that?
Yeah, so it's like a battle. So there'll be like groups of 2. You have to go through each group of 2, and it's a bracket, almost like how it looks like when sports tournaments. Yeah, so you just cross out which ones suit you more until you get to that last middle one, and that pretty much explains you as a person. And we've noticed that everyone who's done that so far That's them.
Wow.
Yeah, but that's something we focus on a lot about in our company, and just grateful for all of that. I talk to investors on a daily basis, like multiple investors, probably a couple hundred every single week, finding the ones that really suit me to be able to work business with together. But I always get the opportunity for more lessons on the tangible side from all these investors. So that thing I would say is my biggest thing to be grateful for, is all the mentorship I get all around.
What are their names, and what's their biggest teaching so far?
Man, I'd say I get drops of knowledge on a daily basis. Well, we go through a book series in our company called The Go Giver, and I'd say that whole book outlines the way of business and business life. And
What's yours? The biggest thing that you learned?
It's been more about it's not necessarily standing your ground, but like what you told me, that's just pushing everything aside. Yeah, I think that's vital.
I'm his mentor.
He's my mentor.
you guys are my mentor too.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't want to say there's anything specific. I want to say there's knowledge that you could gain from everyone around you, and it doesn't have to be a crazy mentor that's super ahead of you. It could be a business partner. It could be someone that's just around you. Something that they say they share with you could be very profound.
Right. I agree.
How about you, homie?
Me what?
What is something that really impacted you?
That one. That's probably the main one for me. Like, get rid of the stuff. To me, I have a very specific situation where I'm time limited to do something, and
Yeah.
I mean, that was taught in college, where you had a deadline and you waited last minute until to do the stuff. I don't know if that happens to you,
No, I'm always ahead of the game. No, I know exactly what you mean.
but I always put deadlines on my stuff.
Yeah.
Like, I have this amount of time to do
Right.
what I want to do.
Yeah.
So I have to
True.
get rid of the stuff that does not align with my goal.
Yeah, because I got better on the goal setting stuff, like pretty much not paying attention or not trying to distract myself with other stuff, but putting deadlines.
Yeah.
I have a task list right now of more than 100 tasks.
I've seen it.
And for that,
Do you put deadlines on your stuff?
Of course, time block.
Deadlines, like, hey, I have.
Oh
to
yes,
I have to talk to 100 people before the end of the day.
yes,
And-
like SMART goals.
Yeah. How about in your life? You do it in business, but how about your life?
Oh yes. So I work on. Yeah. Okay, that's another thing that I'd say I'm grateful for. Spoken about a lot with the guys I'm around now. It's work on building our 4 pillars in life, and whether that be health, wealth, love, or happiness, and what goals are we setting that can help us build that, and then what deadlines are we setting us to get that point.
Jir again, it gave me this, I don't know what to call it, like teaching, I guess. A lot of people worry about money. If you need it, you need it. It's helped me see money as a tool to gain knowledge, right?
Right.
So I want to say before, I don't know. You think money like as a thing that brings you, I don't know, wealth, I guess, eating nice, eating good, or whatever, or driving nice cars. But now, we've gotten into a few deals, and like we've done a few things that is just like we go with the mindset that we may lose that money, but we gain a ton of knowledge.
Yeah. Another thing I'd say, just to add on top of the making the money part, I feel like that should always be just the cherry on top. I think the first thing to ask is like, what is the money that you're making? What type of value are you giving to get in exchange of that? I feel like that's one of the biggest things to be grateful for, other than just the money that you're making.
Cool. So
That's one of those questions.
So
Bro.
I got a couple questions for you that you picked. So we're gonna go over some of
That the guest picked.
the gifts.
What's up?
There you go. So, what is the best thing to happen to you? Not this year, because we're barely starting. It's January. Or if you want to go this year, like so far, what was the best thing that has happened to you?
Bro, we're only like a week in.
We're like tomorrow will be 2 weeks. So in this 2
Jeez.
weeks, what is the best thing that has happened to you?
Man, it was just this last. I had a really, really tough December, or just that I knew that life would challenge me, and it was something that I needed to go through. So I've been on my head down this whole time, just trying to. I see the end, but just trying to get there. And I've been a little bit stressed. But this past week, my friend, she was flying out from Hawaii because she was going to be speaking at the Ryan Pineda event, WealthCon.
Yeah.
And she asked me if I could help her out while she's out here, like set up her meetup or, yeah. So I helped her get all of that set up. Let me put into point on how I know this lady. So I've been in Hawaii with a similar background as me, a similar upbringing, that I started to take action into real estate. So like, I'm so grateful for the impact and influence that lady had on my life, that I always try to step out and provide value for her. Two of the lessons that she put out on content before we ever met, she was just a lady on the screen to me, was to find comfort in seeking discomfort. If you're trying to learn how to do something, find the people who are already doing it and find out how you can provide value to them. So when I first came to Vegas, that was like my intentions that I put out. And, that's how I met like Stan and Romero and you guys, and my company right now is off of those lessons, those nuggets that she gave in me, and just so grateful for where I'm at in life now because of that. So it was cool that this past week I got to hang out with her, WealthCon, see how she talks to the crowd and what she strives to put out into the world, and that was it was great. She even spoke at the event, and something I'd say where I'm going through in life is just trying to find that balance with family and work, or knowing how to be able to give myself to my family and be present. And then it was something on stage that she said when she was working an engineer job and her son got diagnosed with autism, was she was missing out, could barely see him, and she was coming home from work late. It was till one day that her husband said, "Your work is getting the best of you, and we're getting the rest of you."
Jeez.
Yeah, very like eye-opening on that for me in life aspect, and I was just so grateful to be with her this weekend. Yeah.
You gonna name her or no?
Oh, Zasha Smith. Invest with Zasha.
The work-life balance. What was her insights on that?
How to solve that?
Yes. So at first, there's gonna be a little bit of sacrifices, and another thing too, like why she got into entrepreneurship was exactly for that reason. So now she owns millions of dollars in Hawaii real estate. She can be able to love her family and love her work at the same time.
It probably ties down to what we just talked about, like having a deadline. Like, all right, I'm gonna make sure that my business generates this amount of money, so you can spend time with the family. It basically ties down to the question, like, how do you do at the beginning?
Yeah.
But at the key word is beginning.
Yep.
And be consistent with those, not sacrifices, but with what you're doing. So you can there's a deadline, and you can achieve it by then.
Yeah.
Because if you don't put a deadline, you're gonna have those sacrifices forever.
Right,
you're gonna be miserable.
Yeah. I'd say deadlines would help out a lot. Like I know some people, when the moment it hits 5 o'clock, the work that's not on their mind. After 5 o'clock, it's on home and taking care of the family and spending time with them.
Which was Cyrus, actually. Cyrus was the one who gave me this tip, because I asked him about that work-life balance. He said that a lot of people do both half-assed, and that's where they have a lot of issues. When they're their family, they're still doing work, and when they're doing work, they're still doing everything else. So what he said was, like, I dedicate like whatever time slot that I dedicate to work, but that's full on work. That's not like, a little bit of work and then I'm gonna get on social media, a little bit of work and I'm gonna get on the phone with my friend, a little bit of work and I'm gonna get distracted. It's just literally full on 4 or 5 hours, and then get that done and then go and spend time with your family.
Right.
But when you're with family, also don't be picking up the phone for like deals to happen and stuff like that. So I was like, okay, that makes kind of sense.
Yeah, and I'm glad you're going over through that stuff right now, especially with just having the baby, my guy Mateo. So
yeah,
that's something you really got to reflect on right there,
yeah.
bro.
The cacheton, bro. Name him the cacheton. Big cheeks.
Big cheeks.
Yeah, cool. So let's go over the next one. This one is pretty interesting. Dedrik, what are most people afraid of that doesn't scare you?
Man, a lot of people are scared to get in rooms and network with people. I'd say for what I'm doing, like a lot of kids are scared to do that, but I guess from growing up and moving around to a lot of different schools, I was always the noob myself to force myself to network, and I guess that's where I tried to show my personality out the most instead of just holding it in. And man, I love to network.
So what do you think that is? Why do you think people are scared of networking, getting into these big groups, with big people?
I mean, I could say it's a limiting belief, but some people are scared to be judged. That's it right there. Scared to be judged, scared of what other people would think of them, or some people are scared of, how do I say this, being uncomfortable.
Yeah.
So,
and what can you teach these people? Because you've been in those rooms with big people,
right?
Well, how is it? Because I'm pretty sure it's the limiting belief, yes, but what are they expecting? What are these scared people thinking in their mind, and what's the reality of that when you walk into those rooms?
Yeah, well, especially from my experience as being the youngest one in the room, 99% of these meetups and things like that is that like you can expect that everyone's pretty much welcoming. They wouldn't be there to not network. So like you walk into the room with the intentions that people are there to talk, and I'd say some action steps you can take to get through that fear right there is find the person, ask them 2 simple questions: what do you do, and what do you need?
Yeah.
And then from those 2 questions, you go on to the next person. You ask them, what do you do? What do you need? You just start stacking that up. Next thing you know, you have a list of 10 people, 20 people. And then after that, you'll start seeing the people that you can just connect to each other. And man, trickle down effect from there.
Yeah. Agreed.
That's
Yes. That's your boy.
They're scared to go out there and network. Because I've met a couple of people where especially in sub 2.
Yeah.
Like you don't see them at all.
Right.
But they're doing business.
Right.
But I'm assuming they're doing business.
I don't know. So sometimes you do get busy, so then you don't network because you're busy, but that could be hurting you at the same time.
It's like a roller coaster.
Yeah. But think about it, like the more hands you shake, the more money you can make.
We need
Yeah. Collaboration over competition any day.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. Okay. Anything you want to add to that?
No.
What are you afraid of? What are most people afraid that doesn't scare you?
Analyzing deals and numbers and stuff like that.
People are scared of that?
They think that's hard.
Your numbers.
Well, that for you and I is like that. I want to say like taking the steps into going into a deal. I want to say when we see something that makes sense, you best believe we're gonna get it. So, I see a lot of people just like thinking about it. Oh my god, like, is this a good deal? Is this not a good deal? They like keep questioning themselves the whole way, and they keep almost questioning themselves out of the deal. Right.
They negotiate themselves out to not. What do you have that they don't have?
It's just the knowledge of like the numbers. I mean, that's a hot tip right there, though.
No, don't.
There's just recently that we were thinking about getting. We ran the numbers. It was a pretty good deal for assignment, but then we ran the numbers. We're like, hey, like we could probably keep this one, and I was just a little bit scared of the area. And then I did a test that I usually do, and ended up being that price point. So we decided to keep the property.
So to summarize, you're not scared of making a mistake.
No,
and that's why. So making mistakes makes you more what?
Knowledgeable.
And experience.
Experience, yeah. You cannot buy experience.
Yeah,
That's the
exactly.
one thing you cannot buy. You cannot buy experience. So essentially, and that ties with the money issue, the money thing, right?
Right.
So I'm not scared to do a deal and then be wrong. I'm not scared to make mistakes. I'm not scared to lose money. Yeah, I'll get mad at the moment, but I'll learn. But at the same time, I will not be like, hey, this mistake represents me as a person. I'm a failure. I'm this, I'm that.
Yeah.
Like, no.
No. Yeah, you should
No
always be turning those mistakes into lessons.
No way.
I don't think that once you get to the mistake, you're at a complete failure, you know? If anything, you're failing forward.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if anything, what you want to do is fail faster and fail harder with bigger problems.
So, what's your biggest mistake that you've learned from the most? Let me rephrase that.
That is a good one. I'd say stressing out over things that I didn't need to be stressing out. Having that just in the back of your mind, just sitting there haunting you for like over the days, being able to get that out of there. Yeah, I'm very religious, so just put my faith into God and.
So yeah, that's one way to do it. You know how we talk about how successful people are religious
Yeah.
because they put faith in God.
Happens.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
that's a must. But
A benefit.
Yeah, and
You
honestly, God puts us out into the world, and He created this life for us, and He wouldn't make it happen to us. Yeah,
I'm gonna turn this one into dropping bombs. You know his name is Joshua. instead
Oh,
of Jesus,
Joshua.
instead of
Yeah.
Have you seen that episode
Yeshua.
from Bradley? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So what's the biggest mistake that you learned the most?
Oh, man. I knew you were going to ask me that. So I'm not going to drop any names. I got completely torn up.
This year?
Yeah. No. Yeah, last year. My bad. Last year. 2023.
Whoa, somebody should clip that.
I know.
Oh,
2023.
This is gonna be a reel.
So
There's a social media war.
So what I learned is that business with someone, you have to get things in writing.
Right.
It's great to trust people, but just know that the majority of people get greedy when it's about money, and things change
Yeah.
once money is involved.
Yes. Oh, 100%.
And you do not it's crazy that even people that you could be close with, they'll change. They'll change on you. And I mean, it is what it is. But that was a big learning experience. So next time, contracts need to be signed. You cannot expect the majority of people to act in good faith as well.
Oh man.
like, so he didn't learn. But did you learn?
Oh no, apparently not. So it's the third time's the charm, right?
Right. Third time's a charm.
Yeah.
I'm gonna prevent that. So I gave this fool too much control. So now
Yeah.
You gotta know your worth.
I'm making his decisions now.
Yeah. So
I tell him what color
underwear to
Underwear
wear.
to wear.
yeah.
So that's that.
Nice. Here's the next one that he picked. Would you rather have a cool boss and learn nothing, or a strict boss?
Yeah, so in regards to that,
Partner.
I have
We'll say partner,
mentors,
yeah.
partners. Take the strict boss any day. When it comes to accountability and everything, like I could use more of that on myself. The more I can get, and like talking about like my mentor, he's not strict, but or tough. But he's very, very punctual of what needs to get done. And not only that, he talks about what we're doing it for and why we're doing it. And I'll
like
take
that.
Yeah, I'll take that any day than a boss or a mentor that's just letting me go roll on my own. This is the guy, like, if I'm not in the office by 4 a.m., he's on top of his boys type of thing. Or if we're not performing right in life, not just on what we do in the company, but if in life as well, he's the guy that'll be on us about that or tell us what we need to work on to get around it. So yeah, I'll take the strict boss any day.
What would you prefer?
I want to say strict and someone that you could learn from, of course. It's fun to have fun, but at the same time, if you're just having fun all the time and not learning anything, then there's no value to you.
Right.
Now, if you could have fun and learn, that's the best of both worlds. that's what like you're literally striving for.
Right. And man, no one said life was gonna be easy.
It's not.
Yeah, and chasing the hard and finding the pain will get you to the best places possible.
100%.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
How about you?
Yes, sir.
You what? What's the question?
Strict and learn something, or fun, but you don't get to learn anything.
So same like you guys. I don't have a boss. I'm my own boss. Like I said, I'm my own boss. So I'm
Mhm.
strict on myself. So I'm trying.
Ooh,
I like that.
discipline.
I'm
He,
trying to
he
be,
whips himself.
be strict with myself, with times, with what I said. If I promise something, and my dad has that
Yeah.
where he says like, hey, if he does a deal, and,
Right.
he knows he screwed up, like damn it, I gave you a price too low, but hey, I already gave it to you, and he's true to his word.
Okay, that's perfect. That you bring up that right there.
What?
So the change. So in a contract, right? Everything's negotiable. But what if we went to business? We said, hey, like I have a house, I'm selling it to you. We agree on 30,000. Now I see Dedrik, and Dedrik throws me an offer for 34. Now, of course, greediness kicks in. You know, my boy over here is trying to throw me 34. Can you do 34? What do you think? Do you think that's okay? You think that's
And with my dad, I've seen him do this where he said like he gives a price and 30 seconds later he knows that he made a mistake, but he's true to his word. Like, hey, I screwed up.
okay?
I follow that rule. But
Okay.
is it? And I mean, I expect people to go to do it. So, and you should know that not everybody is taught the same way or has the same. Greed is a big emotion that that takes over people's decision.
Yeah, I agree, and I think the same thing. Unless you really truly have to negotiate, I want to say when you sign the contract, that's what it is, right?
100%.
Yeah,
102.
wouldn't sign it.
Yeah. Or say it. Not even. I mean,
Yeah.
you made a mistake, and like we talked before, like you'll learn from that mistake.
Yeah.
Of course,
So
of course.
yeah. What else? What else you got?
What? Nothing else. What's the next question?
So what is something you don't mind sharing with other people?
I don't know. I'd just say some, like, especially as men, they're scared to be vulnerable.
Yeah.
But you know, you gotta think about the people who don't have the ones who were vulnerable to them. They can always be an inspiration in someone's life. So yeah, always never scared to share about how it came up and whatnot.
Are you gonna share it? Right
I was
now?
gonna say that. Is there anything you want to share to inspire someone?
Let's go. You say you're not scared. Let's go. Tell us your story.
All about like what got me into entrepreneurship and starting off from being born in Guam. It's not even a state, it's a U.S. territory, total opposite side of the Pacific Ocean, and to having my special needs sister and our family having to move to Hawaii for better medical care. And you know, I was so grateful to be living in Hawaii, be raised in Hawaii, because I feel like that shaped a lot of the person I am today. Even though times growing up in Hawaii was pretty hard, some rough times that I don't need to share about, but you know, I got a lot of those intangible lessons, whether it be from my community, the teachers, or my football coaches, you know, the uncles and aunties of my friends that I grew up with. So there's a lot of great things that I got into there that when it came into getting into entrepreneurship, man, it was all like meant for me, you know? Like everything that happened to me in my life was just stepping stones to get me to where I am gonna be today.
So there's a saying. So God doesn't give you things that you can't handle.
Right.
So it's a building block for the next step in your life. Suffering, sacrifices, he or she gives it to you for a reason.
Right.
So
I agree.
what is something you don't mind sharing with other people?
My story usually but I also don't know how to explain it.
What about your strength? Like you're a good numbers guy.
Yeah. So I mean,
He just-
no, but I mean, I don't mind sharing my story, but I just think sometimes people concentrate too much on like, not saying that I have a great life or I had a terrible life,
Right.
but sometimes they concentrate too much on like what happened to them,
Yeah.
and I could tell it weights so much on them.
Right.
You get me? I mean, I was raised by a single mom. I come from Ecuador. I was born in Ecuador. I came here. English used to be my single language. Now I think it's first because I forget Spanish.
No sabo, no sabo kid.
I know. So
One day.
I got here when I was 14, and now I have a few properties with my mom. I have a few properties with Gio. So pretty much, what I'm trying to get at is, don't let your past situations weight on you too much,
Right.
for good or for bad. Just thought that stuck with me. I lost a kid. Fuck, that's personal, but I want to say 2 years ago, my girl was pregnant and we lost a kid. She was 17 weeks pregnant and we lost them, right?
Man.
And then a month before that, I lost my youngest cousin. He was 22 years old at the time. He was killed by a drunk driver. Right now, we are probably living our best years, but you just don't know that. Perhaps I'm living the best years of my life right now. Who knows, like in a year what's going to happen, or in 5 years, right? But I cannot be concentrated on like what happened to me or what's going to happen. You just need to be connected to right now.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'm having a really great year in my life.
Exactly.
You know, a lot of the connections I have are from you guys as well. So
I'm happy about that.
Saying when it's like the good old days.
Yeah.
The good old days, you're living it now.
Yeah.
Because if you're in the future, like a year from now, the good old days is gonna be now.
Yeah.
So that's why you have to enjoy it.
exactly.
And I'm gonna get it. You said no religious, but I'm gonna go into it.
Get into it,
So,
bro.
my interpretation of heaven and hell
Yeah.
is here right now.
Mm-hmm.
Like you can be in hell, right? You can be in hell and build that hell for you.
That's
So,
true.
Right.
or you have the opposite. You can build your heaven right now. So that's my
Ooh.
interpretation of hell and heaven. So
Damn.
it's what you do right now.
That's
It's,
There we
it's,
go.
it's,
Can you hit the button again?
hit the
Again,
button.
right?
So,
I like that one.
Yeah, that
I,
was
I
good.
think we might need to have a Bible studies here and there.
Bible study.
There it is.
Yeah,
I'll
might
go.
be a new meetup.
Keep shizzle. I don't read the Bible. I used to read the Bible. I read the Bible kid, the kid version, like 3 times when I was like
Damn.
11, 12. I didn't finish it though. You know
Three
how-
times?
You know how I started from the beginning and then I got to like 3/4 of the way.
I start on the ending. Oh.
Because I like to read the Old Testament. That was my favorite part.
Okay.
What else you got?
Nothing for now.
Those are those are the last questions. What's something
Nice.
you don't mind sharing with other people?
I think I asked you that already. But yeah, it just be in the present and be I don't know, be in the present. Enjoy the people that are around you. Enjoy the situations that are around you. And I don't move like when I was in my early 20s.
Yeah.
So
could,
enjoy.
You could,
I mean, you could, but freak,
but you
man.
get lazy.
I know. But the point is, enjoy what you have.
Of course.
Enjoy food. Enjoy the things that are around you. Don't do drugs and don't do too many drugs. Just be present and enjoy your moments. And that's one of the biggest misconceptions that people have, right? So in my head, my grandpa's 98, right? So he's not doing like so fly with health wise, right? So in my
Right.
head, I'm always thinking like, maybe this is the year that I'll lose my grandpa, right?
Yeah.
Right.
And never in all the scenarios that were running through my head was there ever a possibility that my youngest cousin was gonna die before my grandpa. So we have always these ideas like, oh my god, like in 5 years, we're gonna do business together, put it that way.
Right.
And I even told him that 2 days before he passed away. So essentially, you don't control life, you don't control almost anything here, but you think you do. Anything could happen tomorrow that could change your whole life. And if you don't enjoy it today, you're gonna miss out on everything that's going on around you.
Dun, 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 dun. Hit the button.
What's your take on that?
Oh, I agree.
Do you think of the past at all? Like,
Yeah, or I like to some things that like, shaped me to who I am today.
but do you let it especially the negative stuff? Do you let it affect you to what are you living right now? I know. Sometimes you'll reflect in the past
Yeah.
to extract those lessons that you didn't see back then.
Yeah.
It's like rereading a book.
Yeah, of course.
It's different,
Right.
right? So you go to the past to reflect and try to extract lessons to you. And like, oh, this happened to me. Stuff like that.
No, yeah. No, I feel like, honestly, I'm so grateful for it all. It happened to me for a reason. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. I want to say, I just have an issue with people that feel bad and feel bad one time, even 2 or 3 times, but don't get stuck in a negative feeling.
But I think it's a mindset thing.
You think so?
I think so.
It is a mindset thing.
I mean, you see me trip over stuff,
Yeah.
and then
Slap the
I
shit
like
out of you.
I get mad.
Get you
I
out.
get mad. Then I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna go to sleep. And then you wake up in the morning. You're like, you know what? I was mad. I
Yeah.
was. Sleep it off.
I
Don't
work-
react.
I work out.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I don't get mad too much. So you can
Yeah.
see.
There's
Well, buff guy.
I don't work out too much.
No, exactly. There's what is it called?
Coping
Something in the
mechanism.
Go Giver book. It says there's a difference between responding and then there's a difference between reacting.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Oh wow.
What's the difference?
someone hits you or no, like someone cuts you off on the road, and instead of just cussing them out, whatnot, just respond to it that it's nothing to be like stressed out about. Like if you went through that same thing that you'd be stressed out about 1,000 times, I bet at the 1,000th time you wouldn't be so stressed out about it as the first time that it happened to you.
Oh yeah. 100%.
Yeah.
What else do you learn from that book? I've seen it around. I've never read it.
Oh, you gotta hop on it.
Read it.
You gotta hop on it.
Give us a little thing from it.
Oh,
What's
biggest
your takeaway?
learning?
Yeah, your biggest takeaway from that book.
No, I'm already on my last book. I'm on Go Give, and there's Go Giver Sells More, and Go Giver Leader, Go Giver Influencer, on Go Giver Marriage. That one we're still debating if we're gonna read that one, but went through all of it. I'd say serving others. Yeah, that's it right there. Biggest takeaway: person who serves the most makes the most.
He put
Bam.
that thing- repeat it again.
The person who serves the most makes the most.
Person. This is what I was telling you earlier.
We were just talking about that yesterday.
It was not yesterday. It was this morning.
Oh, it was this morning.
Yeah. We just absolutely talked the Brad Lee podcast he had a guest in there. I forgot his name, but he was saying that in order to make the most money, and this is just money oriented, but don't pay attention to this. You help the most people. So it ties into this.
Yeah. Like I tell people,
People are gonna be grateful forever.
exactly. Yeah. Sometimes I connect 2 people to close a deal together, and I tell them just take me out to dinner. You know, these guys owe me one.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
do.
Oh,
It's
that.
actually Paulito, that one.
Paulito, if you're hearing this out, bro,
Oh, yeah.
take us out to
He's
buffet.
on vacation.
He's always on vacation.
Takes
on
vacation he does a deal and then he goes on vacation for 2 months.
Hey, but he's enjoying it. He's
If that's the
enjoying
life he wants to live. Hey, let him.
He's living the life.
Follow him the next day. We'll go to Bali.
it.
Oh, yeah.
Oof, that'll be nice.
Definitely.
We also
Def.
have list. Right.
I have a travel specialist.
Yeah.
Hey. All right, guys. Well, it's been a pleasure to having you, Dedrik, today. And, man, I'm so happy, so proud of the person you're becoming, the professional you are, and the person that you are, most of all. You're a
Appreciate
positive person. And, yeah, thank you for being you, and thank you for being here with us.
Anytime. Thank you guys.
Thanks, man.
Aloha.
Bum, 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 bum. That's it.